Everybody thinks modern electric vehicles started with Tesla, or maybe the GM EV1 back in the 90s. But rewind to 1959, you could actually walk into America and buy something that looked like a perfectly normal little sedan. And it was fully electric. It was called the Henney Kilowatt, a quiet, unassuming, compact car built on the Renault Dauphine platform. No wild, futuristic styling, just a practical four-door for city driving. It ran on lead-acid batteries.
The Henney Kilowatt was built in 1959 and 1960, and it borrowed heavily from the Renault Dauphine, the little rear-engine economy car. The idea was straightforward. Take an existing small car body, remove the gas drivetrain, and replace it with an electric system.
And I love this because it's the exact same logic people use today. Start with a known platform, electrify it, sell it as the future.
This wasn't a random garage conversion. The project was tied to National Union Electric, and the EV system work was connected to Eureka Williams in Bloomington, Illinois. Yes, the same ecosystem known for appliances and industrial manufacturing. And here's the key. Early kilowatts largely went to public utilities, companies that had a direct incentive to sell electricity and explore home charging decades before it became mainstream. The first version, the 1959 kilowatt, ran on a 36-volt system. In practical terms, it meant modest performance, about 40 miles per hour top speed and roughly 40 miles of range under ideal conditions. That sounds kind of like a neighborhood EV today, but the problem was, buyers wanted it to behave like a normal car. So for 1960, the kilowatt moved to a 72-volt setup. That's where the marketing got bold. Around 60 miles per hour and about 60 miles of range again. Optimistic depending on conditions.
And I need you to appreciate how insane that is for 1960. This is pre-Silicon Valley EV culture. This is tail fins and carburetors America.
Here's where reality bites. Batteries were heavy. One account describes over 1,000 pounds of batteries, pushing the car to roughly 2,200 pounds. And that extra mass had consequences. Now stack on the economics. The target price was around $3,600, but the upgraded 72V system and controller made it hard to hit cost targets. The project struggled to be profitable.
This is the part that should feel familiar. It's the same fight EV makers have had forever. Range costs money, batteries cost money, and customers compare it to a gas car that refuels in minutes.
Depending on how you count built versus sold, the numbers are tiny. A common figure is 47 sold over the run, with many going to utilities.
And when folded, the leftover Dauphine-based inventory didn't magically become an EV revolution. Some remaining cars and parts flowed into later, smaller conversion efforts.
So you see, this wasn't just ahead of its time, it was also trapped in the worst place possible, too weird for regular buyers and too expensive to mass produce at a profit. Sad story.
Oh yeah, so sad.
Oh, shut up, you asshole.
The Henney Kilowatt is important because it proves the EV story isn't new. The pattern repeats. Early optimism, early prototypes, a brief production attempt. Then the world waits for batteries, power electronics, and manufacturing to catch up.
That's why this channel is called Too Early, Too Smart. The Kilowatt wasn't dumb. It was just stuck in 1959. If you want, next episode we can cover another too early EV that got crushed by the era. Drop your suggestions below. Oh, and please like and subscribe to this new channel. It really, really does help us so very much. Goodbye.